All right, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh.
Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash.
Double honors to the Ba'Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. We're going to go into the elite, their plans that they have for the new system. They bring in a new system in. This is one of the first books I brought called Codex Magica. And the elders recommended it 10 years plus years ago. They used to read out of this book, Codex Magica. A couple brothers bought it. I believe that tail eating itself represents destruction. All right. So you got a lot of Jakes. I bring this up because you got a lot of Israelites, women, certain groups like the media. You got a lot of Jakes in the media that are trying to get so-called black people and so-called minorities to vote for Kamala Harris, even though they saying, she wasn't elected, she was selected. So she has like an unfair opportunity. There's all different theories popping up about, Joe Biden going to get sick and then she's going to become de facto president. I don't know if y'all heard that. Yeah. Heard about that. So, and they're not normal people. If you make it up to that high office, you're not normal. You're not a normal person. All right. You're somebody grab some of these signs so we can put these up on the camera. I don't want them on the ground like that. They need to be like look at the camera. No, the signs that are on the ground. Okay. I want the signs in the camera. I don't want them on the ground. All right. So you got people that are so-called black people trying to get them to vote for Kamala Harris. All right. Then you got Trump on the other side. All right. So they're two sides of the same coin. Give me the scripture that says they had two horns like a lamb. Yeah. Then it's an illusion of choice. All right. The choice is you voting for the so-called white man. All right. Because the presidents are not controlled by the people that are the presidency, the government, not controlled by the person you see on TV. They're controlled by the people that you don't see. All right. The people that's playing in the background. That's cool, bro. All right. Okay. Give me the read it.
Revelation chapter 13:11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb.
So this is the reincarnation of the former beast, the Roman Empire.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Which is America. The reincarnation of the Roman Empire is America. All right, which being the head. You can say America's Rome. Then you got the vassal states would be with the rest of Europe. Even ancient Rome is subject to the power of the United States. All right, or Babylon, America. But Rome, ancient Rome, is more so the religious sector of the new system. All right, of the reincarnation of the Roman Empire. All right, the Pope, the Vatican is his own city, had his own rules, laws, law enforcement. All right, that's the scripture where it says the three unclean spirits came out like a frog.
16.
Yeah, so continue reading that.
Yep, and it says, and he exercised. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him.
Yeah. So what? One was that he had a state religion. Was that the Greco-Roman religion? And today that's what Christianity. All right. Big wild, because when the Pope comes here, they bow to the Pope. All the predators meet the Pope like, who the fuck is this damn dude? That's a religion, right? Yeah. Catholicism is a religion. So why the hell is the government honoring some a religion? They spoke about in the scriptures. I had the false prophet. Yeah. All right. Continue. Yeah.
Yep. And it says, and causeth the earth as them which dwelt therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed.
All right. Whose deadly wound was healed. The wound being healed represents the Roman Empire coming back into power in the form of America. It has many names. Like Satan has many names. All right. There's a movie called Pan. It's a Spanish movie, I believe. Guillermo del Toro directs it. Look that up. Pan. As a Mexican director, writer. It's in all Spanish. So if you know Spanish, you'll enjoy the movie better. I don't know Spanish, so I just read the subtitles. One of the main character, Pan, is basically Peter Pan. If you look the myth up, It's basically like a demon that lures children with the flute and then eats them, whatever. Like there's different like variations of that, but I believe that's pretty much how it goes. And the little Mexican girl, I believe it took place during World War I and World War II. The movie Pan. Just put it on the camera if you found the cover and the writer-director. All right, it's a Spanish. I believe it's a Mexican. I think he's Mexican. Del Toro, is that a Spanish Mexican?
Pan's Labyrinth?
Pan's Labyrinth, yeah. Look up the director name. Is that Del Toro? Is that Mexican Spanish or Spanish?
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro.
That's Mexican? Mexican Spanish? I think he's Mexican.
Yeah, director of Mexican.
He's Mexican, okay. All right. Because, yeah, that's still Spanish, but, sometimes you have Mexican Spanish. Or you have, Spanish. All right. So 2 horns, read it again. Did you read the 2 horns? Read the 2 horns. 2 horns.
Fine. And it says, this is Revelation chapter 13:11. It says, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Right, yeah. Man, when you look up dragon, it means keen sight, being able to see. All right. And then dragon also represents the fierceness. All right. The fierceness of the system. All right. The rule and government. Because remember, the reincarnation of the Roman Empire didn't happen in 2024. It happened in, 1775 or before that. All right? So, it spake like a dragon. Back then, you could really see it. All right? Esau being a dragon. All right? Meaning fierce. All right? Using his witchcraft. All right? Because this whole country was built upon witchcraft. So, if you get to the president, that means you're a high-level fucking witch. They didn't pick Kamala Harris to be the vice president because she was a good Christian. They look at her just like they have mental reconditioning. They can act normal. They're actors. Mm-hmm. All right? Yep. Just because they act normal, the way you think they act normal, that's not they're not normal people. She didn't just work really hard, become an attorney, then become a senator, and then become a vice president. Well, I believe that was her role. I know she was like an attorney or something, right?
Attorney general,
something, prosecutor. Yeah. All right. They were selected. All right. They took oaths in blood. All right. It wasn't just they worked really hard and they got up to a high office. No, they took blood. They had to shed blood. All right. Whether they had to do homosexual acts, they had to do the thing in a coffin, naked with another person. I don't know if you see the movie. What's the movie? Born Identity guy.
What the hell?
Do a lot of Boston movies. Matt Damon.
Yeah, Matt Damon.
Yeah, they showed you he put the lipstick on. Y'all remember the movie? You see the movie? No? He put the lipstick on and Yale University. He put the lipstick on, I believe just like a woman. Then he was in a coffin with another dude. If I'm not mistaken. I believe it was with another guy. He's in the coffin. Those are rituals they go through. All right? You had the how Washington D.C. is set up. You got precepts?
Yeah.
Go ahead, read it.
Yeah, this the book of Daniel chapter 7. This is verse 7. It says, and after this I saw in the night visions, and
find some stuff out here.
And behold,
front cover has some information on the front cover. No, yeah, open it up. Got some stuff written down.
And behold, significant. And behold, the 4th beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth, and it devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns.
All right. Read again.
Yep, this is the book of Daniel chapter 7 and 7. And after this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a 4th beast, dreadful and terrible.
That's the ancient Roman Empire. Go ahead.
And strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. And it says, and I considered the horns, and behold, there came up another. Let me read again. And I considered the horns, and behold, there came up another little horn.
Right, that's America. All right. So you had the Roman Empire. And then what proceeded from the Roman Empire was America. All right.
Before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots.
Right, and I believe that's what Spain,
Spanish,
French, and I forget the other one.
French, Spanish, and British.
Yeah, that may be correct. Yes. Speak up.
Yeah, French, Spanish, and the British.
Yep, go ahead.
All right.
So those are the different wars that America had.
Yeah.
All right. The reincarnation of the Roman Empire.
Revolutionary
All right.
War. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yep. It says, and behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things.
Right. Similar to the what he write in Revelation. The spake like a dragon.
Yep.
All right. So America's conception was 1775, I believe they say. Then you got 1776. I mean 1775 they were drafting it. 1775 is an important year also. Before 1776. May 1st, 1776. That's when they say they had founded the Illuminati or whatever.
Yeah.
But 1775 was a prominent year, I believe. In Philadelphia, they were drafting stuff up, and a lot of things happened in 1775. All right, you got something interesting in there? You want to share?
Yeah, it's got some interesting.
So what you're reading in the page and everything.
Yeah, this is on page 27.
The book.
The book, Codex Magica. It's the cover of the book. Got it? Yep, got it. All right. This just some information on you know, Esau being the devil he is, going into him being a deceiver, a liar. It says being deceivers and practitioners of the craft, witchcraft, the psychopaths who lead the inner circle of the Illuminati are more than capable of standing before the cameras and working magic and occult ritual right before our very eyes, pretending all the while they are simply acting normal as usual. And you know, we know Esau does this through you know, all these different symbolism. All right, these different pagan holidays. You know, unknowingly making the people, you know, worship these different false idols and deities, right? You know, in order for him to gain more power on the left-hand side. Okay. So this is just an example, you know, pretty much showing, you know, the way Esau deceives the, you know, the masses. Okay. So.
Yeah. So you got these people thinking that Kamala Harris is just some black/Indian woman that just worked really hard, and now you should support her because that's the only choice. That's how you know it don't really matter who wins, you know, because they take their orders from spirits anyway. If the year 2000. If Satan had told them to bring in a New World Order, the New World Order would have came in. All right? The new system would have came in. If Satan had told them, that's what, Ephesians 6, so on, y'all about to flesh along. All right? They take their orders from some demons. If they disobey spirits, those demons will kill their ass. They worship spirits. It's like we worship Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. If we disobey him, the Lord will kill him. Well, might have mercy on us. Might. All right? But the penalty is death. If we disobey the Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. If in the year 2001, if Satan told them to bring in a new system, they would have brought the new system in 2001 when the towers fell. But it wasn't that time. Satan didn't tell them to bring it in. They consort with demons. They worship the times.
Things within the sky, celestial, and celestial, in the firmament and such.
Yeah,
she trying hard.
Yeah, they were the stars, the sun, the different Babylonian
like
worships, the obelisk, which is the penis. Yeah. The old story about the Osiris being cut up into 13, 14, 15 feet, something like that. And they found and they put everything back together, but they couldn't find the penis. And then so they erected the obelisk. So they worship all those ancient Babylonian customs. So they get their orders from Satan. All right, they don't operate on the economy's going this way. No, the economy's controlled by the different spirits. All right, the prince of the power of the air. It said we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. Give me somebody to be that in Ephesians 6. You guys know something else you want to bring out real quick?
Yeah, this is Nahum chapter 3, and this is verse 4. You know, there's a lot of stuff here, but it says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts.
Right. Read it again.
This is the book of
Good.
the book of Nahum, chapter 3 and 4, Shamar.
Yep.
It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredoms,
Yep.
and families through her witchcrafts.
Right.
Behold, I am against thee, said the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, one example of that is they get you in debt. They get you in debt by giving you loans that you can't pay back, and then they'll take some of your resources or your roads or tollways, you know, and we'll never see the contracts. You know, that's how secretive they are. We might know about it, little blips here and there, but the actual contracts that they sign, like the governments don't freely release them. At least I can't find them, you know. You know, but they end up taking control of recurring income of certain countries. Yep. Like, so if they have something that's an asset, they'll get actually payments from that asset of that country.
You want Ephesians 6?
Yeah. Let me finish that. Did you finish that one?
It says, behold, I am against thee, said the Lord
Let
Yahweh.
your brother read it.
What's that?
Ephesians 6 and 10.
Yeah, it says, behold, I am against thee, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness.
Right. So, right now, Esau is being revealed. Well, Esau reveals himself. He has other Edomites, like the guy that wrote this book, Tex Mars, I believe.
Yeah.
He's revealing. We're revealing. We're revealing who Esau is. We're revealing his hidden acts. All right. His power structures that he uses to control the world. He did it through witchcraft. He's doing it currently through witchcraft. All right. I got
Ephesians 6 and
10.
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10.
We'll start from like 8.
8. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 8. Knowing that whatsoever good thing any man doeth, the same shall he receive of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, whether he be bond or free. And ye masters, do the same thing unto them, forbearing, treating, knowing that your master also is in heaven. Neither is respect of person with him. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord Yahweh Yahushua and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh Yahushua, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers.
Yep, even in the ancient world, you had those Greco-Romans back then, which are really Edomites. All right,
That's right.
they had their witches and warlocks, all right, or witches and their spiritual side to their kingdom. Prognosticators.
Yep. But against principalities, powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness.
Right. That's why when a few minutes ago everything was cool, and you started hearing these demonic ass sounds, right?
Yeah.
Now you hear all these demonic sounds. Read that again.
That's unconscious.
There it is.
All right. Against rulers of darkness, of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Read 10 again.
All right, Salaki. Let's go back. Ephesians chapter 10,
6 10.
6 and 10.
Good.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh.
You can't make this up. Look.
I was saying the same thing of the Spirit. Finally, my brethren, be strong.
I don't live in this bitch no more. Good. Yeah.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord Yahweh Yahushua,
Good.
and in his power of his might. That's right. Put on the whole armor
Right.
of Yahweh, Yahushua, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Man, you gotta know the scriptures in and out. You gotta know the Hebrew. You gotta know the Greek. You gotta know the Latin. All right, go ahead.
That's right. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood,
Right.
but against the
Go ahead.
Slaki. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world.
Yeah, right. Because demons, they pop up when you least expect it. All right. Right when you think everything is cool, especially in this demonic gas city, where the country first started, apparently. You have a lot of center demonic energy. Right? It's very simple to see. Just observe. You look at the people. It's demon. Always. Why the project exist? Because a lot of those people in the projects are fucking demons. Right? Why these homeless people? A lot of them are homeless because the Lord put demonic spirits on them. Okay? Because they did demonic shit in the past. So the Lord cursing their ass. Why are people calling on the name of Jesus? Because they're blind. What is the curse? Deuteronomy 28. It says that they're blind.
Right. I'll read on Salakia. But you prove my point.
Yeah, come.
But against principalities and against powers, principalities against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this world.
Right, rulers of the darkness of this world. Where? So who controls this earth? Yahweh Shai. Put Satan in charge of this earth. Right. All right. Yahweh Shai has dominion over everything. He put Satan in charge. Satan didn't put himself in charge.
Yes, sir. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
Right. Yeah. Give me Proverbs 30 about the name. Read it again.
Just like it. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid of them that are lost.
Yeah, and that's the majority of our people. Our people are lost. All right? Completely lost, meaning that they're blinded. And that's a curse. Yep. In Deuteronomy 28th chapter. Go ahead.
That's right. In whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Right. They don't actually believe in the scriptures.
That's right.
All right. So because you got these normal Christians that learned their doctrine from the so-called white man, the devil. The same doctrine they teach today, they learned while they were in slavery. That's the same exact doctrine. The only thing is they included them in salvation now. But it's the same exact doctrine. The so-called white man didn't have it right from the beginning. All right.
Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, who is the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them.
Yeah, lest they be saved. In short, lest they be saved. All right? They're not going to be saved. They're going to be put to death here because they believe in the same God that the so-called white man taught their ass in slavery. It's called plantation Christianity. That's why they use the name Jesus. All right? That's why they go to a church, which is a grove, okay? Yeah, grove. It's a grove of satanic worship. Yeah. All right?
Holy houses.
Yeah, but the Bible calls them harlot houses.
That's right.
All right?
And they all up in there. They packed. They packed in there, and they like sardines in there.
Yeah, eating pork. Eating
pork,
abominable food. Worshiping, give me the devil. Worshiping Cesar Borgia. All right? Which goes back to Seraphim's Christians. Worshiping this guy. That's the thing they got in common. All the churches worship this devil. Yeah. See? Oh, turn it off? They all worship this devil. All right, that's the thing they got in common. All right, Yahweh Shai did not ordain this image to be the correct image, but he did put it up to be the false image to catch liars and thieves.
That's right.
All right?
Yep, and gainsayers.
And
if I may say, Elder?
And robbers and extortioners. All right, and false prophets. So they were caught by this image. Yeah. But go ahead.
And we're here to break down the stronghold. Right. And that was spiritual what that individual just did. I know the other brother was talking about that. I know he was talking about that, how he just pulled up. Demon just pulled up. Satan and loud. Turn the volume up of what you call them priests, pastor pimps.
Yeah, yep.
They're up in there pulling, and they having sex with your wives, and getting killed for doing it.
Yeah, they do.
Salakia.
Yeah, committing a straight up adultery.
You're caught up in the whole trap of Yahweh Shemah. That is a stumbling block. Those churches are stumbling blocks.
I just put it right.
That was an actual demon.
Demon.
Because the truth comes through the radio waves. Yeah. But also a bunch of lies come through the air too. But he was receiving those demonic transmissions through the air. And the scriptures speak about the prince of the power of the air and about the name of the Lord. You guys want to finish it off?
Okay, can I start at 4?
Yeah, go,
1. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1. Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not. And we ain't fainting in this. So when a gangster come up like that and Satan send his demon people onto us, we keep preaching the word, man. Right. Because this is going to be our salvation. So we see the mercy from Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's why that was sent. That was just a sign that we doing the right thing.
Right. Out of nowhere, he just rolls the fuck
Roll up,
clean this fucking car out right here.
And that was spiritual, bro.
Like he don't got fucking AC, he got his windows rolled all the way
down.
fucking
He was just fiddling around, picking up fucking Lunchable boxes and shit.
Cleaning out his car. That was super spiritual.
80 degrees.
And that's because we doing this ministry.
He had a staple.
That was a clear indication. How about Shemel Shah said, look, you're doing the right thing, brothers. My little boys. You know, because we young men to y'all about Shemel Shah, we doing the right thing.
Else they would just leave us alone.
Yeah.
And the churches, they just leave the people that go in the groves, the satanic worship houses of worship, they leave them alone for the most part. And every once in a while you have a church shooting. You know?
That's right.
We get more activity than them. We don't get the shootings thing, but we get more activity than the churches. They barely mess with them.
Yeah, they don't talk to them. Yeah, good. I'm sorry for that.
Every year they get one mass shooting now. You know? But you know, but they don't got the truth.
Yeah, they ain't got the truth. And the truth will set you free. Yeah, that's why we free from this. We free from this world, man. This world ain't giving us nothing, man. That guy he still get high. So how you going to church? He looked and zoned it out.
He didn't look clean.
He got a taxi or something? Taxi guy?
I don't know what that.
I saw a phone number in the back.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
So he's like a taxi guy. He one of them guys. Yeah, he's like still guy.
Yeah,
see, a lot of these guys in the churches, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to make an actual change. Yeah. You know?
So where's the change, man? Where is the
repent?
The repentant. Yes.
Look up the word repent and you'll find something else in that book.
Yeah. And where's your repent? Where's your feeling sorry and turning back to Yahweh Shemel Shah? You calling on Jesus. Jesus ain't the fucking way, man. He ain't do nothing for you. That's Caesar Borgia, bro.
Yeah, Cesare Borgia.
Cesare Borgia.
Jesus. And then they started pronouncing the E with a J sound.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How the hell
more
is that
deception.
The lowest thing? Yeah, and that's a soft J. Before the soft G. You got the hard G. Yeah. And then you got the soft J. Okay, wow. So he's saying J. So it's supposed to pronounce Jesus. Jesus. So how the hell did they pronounce it 1,000 years ago? They weren't saying no damn Jesus. No. They were saying it in Greek. They were saying Jesus. Yeah. Or they had some other slang they were saying. Yeah. But if they were saying pure Greek, they would have been saying Jesus. Or if you were in the truth and the like the apostles were saying, the book was shut. Once the wicked church fathers took over, they got rid of the name. They just started using the language of the Greeks and the Romans. They stopped using the name Yahweh Shai. Because we were originally taught Yahweh Shai in Greek, in the Greek-speaking brothers in the ancient world. We were taught the name of Yahweh Shai. We weren't taught no Jesus. We were taught Yahweh Shai in ancient Greece, ancient Macedonia, Babylon, Rome, Galatia, Asia Minor, Thessalonica. All right? We were taught Yahweh Shai. Even though we spoke Greek, we were taught, like, you know how to use Spanglish or whatever? They'll say Spanish and then internet. Because there ain't no internet in Spanish. All right? And in multiple languages, no internet. They'll just say internet. All right? Go ahead.
I got a precept for you, brother.
Yeah, go ahead. And then give me 30 and 30.
This is
30 and
it's 10 and 4, right?
Yeah.
All right. It says 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4. No, we're gonna start at 3. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh, because this is a spiritual war. So we're not going to be going out here fighting you individuals in the flesh. We know that was a setup to come. What are you talking right there? Yeah. But you know what we did? We kept prophesying the scriptures, and that's how you
combat against.
He said when the devil.
The devil flees when you resist the devil.
Yeah, we resist them.
Yeah, submit yourself to the Most High. He has to y'all tonight to you.
We were resisting them, and we kept sticking to the protocol. Preach the word. Be in season, out of season, and we standing firm on this, man. to death, man. It ain't nothing else to this, man, but salvation. Because Yahweh Shema Shah said, he said it in Ecclesiasticus that he's gonna fight for you.
Yep.
I said that right?
Strive unto the truth till death, and the
Until
Lord shall
death.
fight for thee.
Yes, right. So Salakia. For 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. This place said, we're not carnal. We sticking to the protocol of this, man. We see this clear, bro. And what's happening? We standing firm on it, man. And if we go astray, we're gonna lead back to death. That's what it says in Baruch.
Yeah, if you're of the elect, then the Lord will spank you, and then you'll be right back on track. That's how it is. That's how the elect act. The Lord ain't gonna forsake the elect.
That's right.
So you start fucking up, the Lord will make you see. You actually have the intelligence to know that you're going off. And you can actually correct. You can self-correct. Right before the wrath of the Lord come upon you.
And this is the rod of correction. This is where it's at. And then if the brothers and the elders from Akim, from the apostles on down, they said they would restore you back to meekness.
Yeah.
They know. Why did they keep doing this to the other camps? No, that's wrong. This is how you do it. This is what it is. This is the protocol. And the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, like the elder brother said, the Lord ain't leading us to stray. He will spank you back on. Look what happened to Jonah. Every time Jonah wanted to go somewhere else, the Lord said no.
The fish came and got you.
The fish came and got your ass.
One sheep.
And this was happening right now. The fishermen came and got us. And we've been pulled back into the Yahweh Shema Shai. Salakia. All right. Okay. For our weapons, for the weapons of our warfare is not carnal, but mighty through the strong, through Yahweh, to the pulling down of strongholds. That's what's happening.
This is Psalms. We're gonna go on the line like that. Psalms 40 and 1. I waited patiently to the chief musician, Simon David. So you can actually sing this with musical instrument accompaniment if you want. I waited patiently for Yahweh, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. He brought me up also out of a horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock, and established my goings. I only gotta break that down.
Yahweh Shema Shai, like he taking us out of that pit. That what's that? You know the Hebrew word for pit? It's like pit.
That might be.
See, look it up real quick. I think it's like
40 and
Bawar. Yeah. B.
40 and 2.
B-A no Barar. Yeah, you got it. There you go. Barar, right? You saying? Confirm?
Psalms 40 and a 2.
Yeah, Bawar. I forget off the top of my head. But that's the pit. That's the system and stuff. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, he got us out the system because we was walking around believing in Jesus Christ and Christ. Like some of it, we was in different idols and stuff. We was in the doctrine, following these different ways of life.
Hell is hot.
Yeah.
You burn in hell.
Like scared. The Lord go. Like there's angels, fallen angels, and all this crazy madness and stuff like that. The Lord actually got us out of that.
The Lord was teaching something different from the Most High. Like that, you can't. That was the Lord and the Most High are in sync with each other.
Yeah.
They're two different entities, as we were taught,
Yeah.
as in Scriptures say.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, the Lord. Like that Trinity, like, cause people they got that all warped up and stuff. That stuff mess you up, man. And of course this truth. Now we can see, where that guy he was fumbling around. Like I said, he didn't even know what the fuck he was doing. He had a Lunchable. He had a Lunchable in there or something, a steakum in there. And I'm just like, what is he doing? He looked homeless. He looked unclean. His hair all disheveled and stuff. Dude, get yourself together. In Christianity, they say, come as you are. Nigga, get yourself together. When you come up to the Mazabaka, Yahweh Shema Shai, it say, keep thy foot when thou comest to the house of the Lord. This dude couldn't even come up here. He had to keep out on the outside. Because a lot of,
when I believe I opened up with that, but that the spirits control everything. That's what I opened up with. Exactly. And then a demon rolled right up. All windows rolled down and started cleaning out his car. Wait, how the fuck does that happen? He pulled up right here. Jesus Christ all coming out of his car, all his windows rolled down. He started cleaning out his fucking car. He needed to clean out his spirit with all that demonic ass
that house, that body. Yeah, man. Because Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna clean house on you niggas, man. Your spirit, Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna get y'all, and y'all gonna get, of course, cleansed back in the kingdom. You know, but y'all gonna die that death of that uncircumcised. The Lord destroying 2/3 here in America. He most likely a damn 2/3, man, because he had the prophets literally right there, and he's sitting there playing some dude. Like the dude was doing the same style how the apostles teach, but they saying Jesus and they remixing it and stuff. Because a lot of you Christians, y'all listen to Israelites, y'all like the style.
They've been getting provoked to emulation.
Right.
But they don't have the right name.
Nope. Not at all.
Or doctrine.
They can't get Yahweh Shai.
So
Because that's holy. His name, Yahweh Shai, is Quadash. You know, Shemwa, his name is holy. You know, so he ain't giving it unto y'all. You know, y'all reject it. Y'all be like, oh, Jesus, the name.
Right, they normies.
Say it.
They normies. They the same dudes that walk around the malls all day.
Yeah,
don't buy
they
shit.
ain't buying it. Window shoppers.
And then they buy name brand. The whole thing is about buying name brand clothes.
Right.
And looking good.
Yeah.
They're fucking idiots.
And so they really actors, like they showing like basically a form of godliness, but they not godly. They not of the Most High. You know, because they real works ain't here. Are they coming to camp? Are they listening to the actual apostles, the prophets, the teachers, the brothers, the priests? No, they doing their own thing. They heretics. They following their own doctrine. They doing their own thing and stuff like that. You know, like you see these dudes. These dudes is literally in, like they come into the knowledge, right? And then what they do? They end up falling out. They find something. The Lord got a stumbling block. They fall out. And then they start teaching back to Christianity a lot of times. A lot of these dudes that come into the truth, they go revert back to Christianity.
Right, that's a default.
That's
Default
crazy.
demon.
Back to the plantation. Black to massa.
A lot of shootings happen at these Baptist churches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that name was so great, why is there shootings happening at these churches? You know what I'm saying? You don't never have shootings that happen around the camps. You know what I'm saying? But it happens at these churches for some reason when they use the J word.
Well, if a guy came out of Christianity to go back to Christianity, that's where the scriptures say a dog returneth back to his vomit. That's that old demon entering back into that man. But remember, the latter end of that man is worse. So them same spirits come back and fuck up your mind even more.
And you got demons that go from different demons to different demons. You might have had a demon that came out of the Christian church, and then he got into the African religions, Egyptian, and then he went back to Christianity. So he stayed confused throughout his whole spiritual career. Circuit of the demonic stupidity.
Which means that basically that person didn't really believe, or they weren't of the elect. Because the Lord said that nothing's going to separate us from the love of the Most High. Well, what's the love of the Most High when you get into it? It's the understanding of this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's true love. Okay?
Let me read this. If you're holding this for a minute.
Okay, real quick. This is Book of Proverbs, chapter 30, and verse 4. It says, "Who had ascended up into heaven, or descended, and who had gathered the waters in a garment? Who had established all the ends of the earth?"
Right, because you got to remember, there was a point in time where, even when the time of Moses was, the name of the Lord was not well known, right? And then, when the Lord did that mighty work of delivering the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, then was the name of the Lord magnified. Well, we at a time now where, essentially, that question's being posed because it's not well known what the name of the Lord is. And it's not so much that it's not being publicized, it's been publicized now. Because we've been given back the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which consists of having the names of our power. So we telling you what it is, but it's not well accepted. So if thou canst tell, what's the name of the Son? What's the name of the Heavenly Father? Go ahead, read.
And it says, what is his name? And what is his son's name?
So you got this misconception that the name of the Most High is Yahweh, God, right? And then his son's name is Yeshua, Jesus Christ, which we know it ain't Jesus Christ. How do we know that? Because first of all, what you know as a J didn't come about until 1524 under what they call the father of the J by a man named Trissino, okay? Giorgio Trissino. Now, when that letters so-called came about, it didn't even have the same sound as it does now. It wasn't even widely accepted then. And then it didn't come fully into acceptance until right around, I think it was the 1900s. That it fully was embraced as its own letter and sound. But y'all still calling on some Jesus Christ. So if thou can tell. And it's clear to see that not a lot of people know the name of the Lord, because in actuality, it's only been given to a select few. Beginning with the men in whom the Lord is dealing with. And then from there, the elect, the rest of the elect.
Look up tell. Look up the word in 40 if thou canst tell.
John 17 verse 6.
Proverbs
It says,
30 and
I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. Thine they were, and thou gavest them me, and they have kept thy word. We're going to that word manifest. It's Phaneru, G5318. It says to make manifest or visible or known what has been hidden or unknown, to manifest whether by word, deeds, or any other way. So to the elect, the name of the Lord has been made known to. It was a falling away for a couple hundred years. So now the Lord have made known his name that was hidden to the elect. So if you're not a part of the elect, you're going to be calling on Jesus Christos. You're going to be calling on Allah. You're going to be calling on all these other gods, which are idols.
If I may say, can you read it again one more time?
John 17 verse 6. I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world.
That's Yahweh Shah saying that. I have manifested thy name. Who name he manifest? Yahweh. Into the elect. The disciples back then, the apostles, which is being manifest to us, through our elders. Through our apostles and our elders. Read it again one time.
John 17 verse 6. I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world.
And he gave the Yahweh Shah these men from before the world began. It's been already contested who they were going to be. The predestinated ones. Okay? The ones that's been chosen. And we those men. So the Yahweh Shah was given men by Yahweh, so they're not the same. And Yahweh Shah is not sitting up there by himself. He was brought up there and after he served his purpose on the earth and was brought back to Yahweh to be given everything, which it says in Matthew chapter 28. He said, all power is given unto me in heaven and earth. So there's something wrong with you when you preaching something different than that. What happened to reading the scriptures? Thus say the scriptures, thus say the Lord, the Bible, which is Yahweh Shah's word.
It says, thine they were, and thou gavest them me, and they have kept thy word.
And they have kept the word. We're standing stiffly on these words in this book. We're not changing the protocol of it. It's you that's coming with this new, who was doing it? Comfy was doing it, and now Nate is doing it.
They're not supposed to add on to it.
They added on and they taking away. They took away the name Yahweh Shah, and they added on some the hell doctrine, and they added on that Yahweh Shah is by himself up there. He died out here and he went up there and sat on the throne. That's not biblical. It's like,
Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is 1 John 2 and 22. Going back to what he said, that adding on to the hell doctrine or whatever. 1 John 2 and 22. Who is a liar but he that denied that Yahweh Shai is the Mashiach? And they denied the Lord because they're claiming to other gods. Like they said, Jesus Christos, Yahweh, which is from Latin to say key. They're only giving you a clue that that's the key to get to the Father. Yahweh Shai is the key. And they know it. A lot of people in the Hispanic countries, they know it. That Yahweh Shai is the key to get to the Father. But then again, they
Worship Mary.
yeah, they go wrong on the doctrines, the trilogy, which doesn't exist.
Then they got the double. What we charge the abortion?
Yeah, which
The rappers.
is the
close.
false image.
Keep it close.
Which is the false image. So it says, who's a liar but him that denies that the Yahweh Shai is the Mashiach? He's an antichrist that denied the Father and the Son.
Take this picture.
And like he said, they're two different identities, entities. Because Yahweh used to go and pray to the Lord. He wasn't talking to himself. He wasn't out of it. So that's proof right there. Yep. And then if I could add on to it, this is Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, not because you didn't have any teachers, because you didn't believe on the doctrine that came unto you. That's right. You were given a chance.
Right, they're blinded, you know.
Yep.
They're blind. They're blind.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. The Lord stretched out his hand, put out his prophets, teachers, apostles, and you're still not listening. So that's on you. We're not gonna feel bad for you. We're not gonna feel sorry. Whatever happens, happens. You deserve it. Yep. I would also reject thee, that shall not be priest to me, seeing that you hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. So you'll pay for it. The Lord's telling you right out that you will pay for not listening. We did hearken to what we heard. It says right on the Bible, my sheep hear my voice. So once we heard the name, we didn't have it for years, like they said. I didn't even know about it. But I knew not to believe in Jesus Christ. I knew not to believe in him at all. Okay? And it was given to me. That's all it was. So this is actually mercy.
Negro,
Yeah.
Blanco.
Jesus, yeah.
So Cristo Moreno.
Yeah, that's right.
To top it off, this image is not biblical.
There we go.
Okay?
Say it in
To top it
Spanish.
off.
How you say it in
Esta
Spanish?
imagen no es bíblica.
Yeah.
Este es el diablo. This is the devil. Jesús es negro, no blanco.
That's right.
And there's many scriptures to back onto it.
Yeah, El Diablo.
Yeah, if you get to find out,
How you
type
say-
in,
This is
this
is
Cesar
the image of the
Borgia.
devil, horns on the devil.
Yep. Because to us, that's a joke anyway.
Right, say it in Spanish. Say horns on the devil.
Él es el diablo, Jesús el blanco es el diablo.
Yeah.
If you look up Cesar Borgia, that's him right there. And you're gonna see the history.
Yeah, it's nowhere in the scriptures where it said the Lord may look like that, man. I understand every nation of people want to big up, like create characters for themselves, but that's a lie. All right, Esau want to create his own superheroes. This is Esau's superhero. What is Rockstar? They call him Rockstar, right? So this is Esau Edom, the so-called white man's superhero. He made up his own He made his own characters up. This is a made-up image. He made his guy up. This the actual guy, President Borgia.
Yeah,
Cesar
your
in
opinion
Spanish,
don't matter
okay?
because it says right in the Bible. What if some do not believe?
Right.
Your opinion don't matter.
Yeah, there you go.
If I may say before I read this precept, and you're gonna get the truth out on the highways and hedges, and it's crying out to you because we're seeking mercy by seeking out by fishing out the Lord's men out of this world. All right, it says Proverbs chapter 1 verse 20. Wisdom crieth without; she utter her voice in the streets, and that's what we do. We out on the highways in the streets. You talking about camps? They don't listen to those camps. Well, where are you supposed to get it at? In the harlot houses, in the churches? They eat catfish in there.
They're actually hiding.
Yeah. They eat catfish in there. They eat shrimps in there, and they being homosexuals and lesbians in there. Okay. She crieth in the chief place of concourse. How you gonna go around that? Concourse out the concourse out in the street, man. In the open, okay, bro.
And you can see it because the Lord used to not pray, but preach on the beach, on a ship.
Yeah.
So anybody could hear it.
Right. Everywhere.
Anybody could hear it.
That's right. No hiding.
Yeah, no hiding at all. Not like the churches.
That's right. In the opening, Salakia, in the chief, she cries in the chief place of concourse. In the opening of the gates, open field, baby, right here. In the city, she uttered her words, saying, "How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning." And you love scorning. The individual was scorning right there.
I'm better than you.
Yeah. Turn up the volume while we out here preaching the word. We out the book, but you just listen to some pimp, some pastor pimp, wearing a suit, trying to have sex with your wife.
Not telling you the truth.
They're not telling you the
That's
truth.
even worse.
Yeah, because
that's
they're
even
not
worse.
telling you the truth.
Forget if
because,
they take your money.
Yeah,
They're
it
not
tell-
even telling you the truth.
yeah, it tells you in the scriptures clearly that the Lord sprang out of the tribe of Judah. They're not telling you that. He was a Jew, a real Jew.
Yeah.
All right, Negro, no blanco.
And he spoke Hebrew.
And he spoke Hebrew.
Ashwapadash.
Right?
Yeah.
He
Put
was
that stuff together.
Shakur.
Right. You
Shakur.
start putting that stuff together, you start to realize
Shakur.
the characteristics of our Lord. And it is not as it's been,
Melania,
yeah, it's not the way you realize the truth
Milano.
is not being properly, what they claim is truth is not properly represented. You start to draw those conclusions. If you've got some sort of critical thinking,
That's
all right?
You gotta have critical thinking. They don't have critical thinking because they're
Wait a
dimwitted.
minute, right, like, wait a minute,
They're
the J didn't
blind.
come about 1524?
Yeah.
It wasn't widely accepted. I meant to say the 17th century, I said the 1800s, so I misspoke. It didn't widely come into acceptance until the 17th century? Right? How could his name been J? Oh, well, what did the scriptures say? Well, the scriptures say that it said that here lieth the king of the Jews, and it was written in Greek, Latin, and Hebrew. So wait, out of those three main languages that was being spoken in that time, which one did our Lord speak? Oh, well, when you go into the account when he came to Paul, he spoke Hebrew.
Yeah. I was going over that.
You put those things together, it's called deductive reasoning, man.
Right. And why
Somebody
would you-
got to look up deductive reasoning. Because that's a skill. Apparently not everybody has that. That falls into critical thinking. Look up deductive reasoning.
Deductive reasoning. Look it up. The phrase. And they purposely don't use the name in Hebrew, and they never explain to you why in detail that they use a made up English word.
Yes.
They never tell you, okay, well, the reason why we say Jesus is because such and such.
Right. And remember, that
And then it
sound, Slacky brother, that
doesn't even exist. Yeah.
that fucking sound was a new adaptation. Because when it first came about, people were still interchangeably using the same sound for two different letters before it then became its own independent sound, a J. All right?
If they were speaking pure Greek, they would have been saying Iesus.
Exactly.
Iesus.
Exactly.
You know, they weren't like recorders back then or nothing like that. But we know they wasn't. The J didn't come out until the 15th,
1524.
1524. All right. So they definitely weren't saying "ja." So they
No.
had to been split. They either used some slang where they were saying "Iesus,"
Right.
or
Exactly.
some variation of "Iesus," but it was because it's from the Greek.
Right.
All right. That's why the Bible had to be translated. I believe in 1604. They had maybe earlier English translations.
Yep.
They were those are the people that can actually read, like during the time of the printing press. The translators and the educated people,
Right.
they knew certain Greek and Latin.
Right.
So they were saying it how it was written.
Right.
And,
And
then,
that-
when it came to English, then they either had to learn how the church fathers were saying it in the Greek and the Latin, or they were using some sort of slang word. But they definitely weren't saying no just sound.
Right. Exactly. This is why when you go and you get
Simple
yourself a 1611 edition King James Bible, you don't see no damn J. You see the I.
Which makes an E sound in pure Greek.
But was our Lord an actual Greek? No, he was a Hebrew Israelite, and like the brother said, from the tribe of Judah. Yahweh. What do you got on deductive reasoning?
Yes, so the church does not give you the truth.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, so deductive reasoning is a logical approach where you progress from general ideas to basically form specific conclusions.
So they're basically just zombies then. The
Yeah.
apostles call them zombies because they don't use
Regurgitating.
that.
Yeah, regurgitate. Whatever they're told, they just regurgitate it. They don't do no actual research. You draw logical conclusions based upon the evidence that's there. What's the evidence that we see? Well, he was from the tribe of Judah. He spoke Hebrew when he came to Paul. Right?
Yep, whole
Deductive reasoning. Use logic.
Available
Why
information.
would
People
you
don't
call
even
it
know
a
what the
phone?
word logic means. They throw that word around, they don't even understand what it means.
Yeah, they use a word that's nowhere near close to Hebrew.
Yeah.
They might as well say Yahweh or something,
Yeah.
or Yeshua.
And then-
they use a word that's nowhere near close to Hebrew.
Which is then why they then have to change the argument. What's the argument then? Oh, well, we can call him what he
doctrine.
wants. It doesn't matter. We still meaning the same thing. No, we're not.
The truth matters.
No, we're not. And Elder Apostle Gabar beautifully made that point. When you type in Jesus Christ in the Google search bar,
You got the-
you're going to get that. You're not going to get the Lord of the Bible. You're going to get this thing. This made up thing.
If
This creature of the dark.
If you type in Yahweh Shah, you get the dark skinned
Right.
brother.
Right.
Yeah, that's because
And the right doctrine gonna come up about the Israelites.
Right.
Right? You're gonna get the right doctrine. All right, or at least most of it.
Yeah.
You know.
And I'm sure
The point is,
before-
you're gonna get a hell of a lot closer if you type in Yahweh Shai to the right doctrine than you are typing in some motherfucking Jesus Christ.
And probably before 2007, nothing probably would have came up
Right.
until apostles got on the
Exactly.
internet. And then
Exactly.
if you date all those pictures you see Yahweh Shai, I'm sure they're after 2007. All right, you can fact check that. All right? With your spirit, you're gonna
Now the brother had a scripture and he called for a word. Did we read that word yet?
Oh, okay, I got it.
Tell.
Yeah. So to read it again, this is Proverbs chapter 30 and 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven or descended? Who hath guided the wind in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his son, or what is his name, and what is his son's name? That thou canst tell. And when you get that into Hebrew for thou canst tell, it's Tadai, which goes back to the Hebrew word Yadai, which means to know.
Knowledge, yeah.
If you notice that it's asking for the names.
Right.
It's not just saying that it's names. It's asking for names.
What is his name, and what is his son's name? If thou had the knowledge, and most people don't have the knowledge. Only the elect have the knowledge. All right? Yeah,
Yep.
you know, right?
Yeah. It's Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 2.
So that
And I started at the top. It says Ephesians 2 and 1. It says, "And you hath he quickened, who were dead or
I believe
dead."
it means made alive, quickened.
Yep. Yeah.
Greek might be
Alive.
Zao or Zao, Zoo, life. Somebody look that word up for him. I want you to keep reading.
Okay.
What precept you want?
I'm in Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 1.
Look up quicken. So
Yep.
continue to read.
It says, "Who were dead in trespasses and sins, wherein time past ye walked according to the course of this world."
Yeah. So if you're dead, if you walk in the course of this world, you're
Ephesians
spiritually
2.
dead. All right.
Starting at 1.
Meaning that you don't have the
But
knowledge of the
quicken the
truth.
word.
You're on a path to destruction and nuclear hellfire. All right. Your spirit will be released and will go to the Father. It's not going to stay there and burn forever. What?
Yep. And it says, "According to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit."
See, when we speak, we don't speak scripted. Like I can stop and then interject with more facts. Some people speak like they speak like a script. We don't speak like that. You know, and certain camps do that too. You know, we can pause and then clarify this point and then go back to the point.
Yeah.
But they don't know how
Yeah.
to explain it.
A lot of Christians, they don't even.
Well, they want to sound a certain way.
Yeah,
they want to sound. It's like a cadence they want to keep, so they can sound more intelligent. That's why they do that.
Yeah, they don't even like say we say you know, like we like what.
Yeah.
We're
You
not
know, he said-
orators,
yeah.
right? They're like, oh, he's not professional. He said he should be able to just professionally orate whatever
He
it
didn't
is.
explain the whole thing. He stopped it.
Nope.
He went into 3 other things and
Yeah.
he came back. You know, that's not professional.
Right.
According to how they
Yeah.
public speaking rules and stuff.
Oh, he said 10 times in the video.
That's what
Like,
happens
see.
when you follow.
You know,
when
you
just
know.
follow in a-
Yeah.
a fucking script. Everything's scripted. We're not scripted. We operate off the spirit. And like our elders and apostles always say, you got lessons within lessons. So a brother might start somewhere, and before he gets to the final conclusion of the point he is originally making, other things are going to be added because this truth is layered. It's very deep. It's not surface level here. There's a lot of sub details, like the elder brother Yaakov likes to say, it's nuanced. There's a lot of nuance. Okay, I like to refer to it as very intricate. It's intricate. Okay, but it's all basically building blocks. All right, that fit to the same, essentially building, because it's a foundation. This thing is likened unto Yahweh Shai being a chief cornerstone, and we basically build it, right? And each brother is almost essentially a part of a block, right? A stone, right? We essentially are, yeah. We had a physical temple, but now we essentially make up the spiritual temple. Okay? And the word edify, all right, it literally means to build. So that's what we doing. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen when you in the spirit. Sometimes it's direct. Sometimes you just, but that doesn't necessarily work out all the time in that manner because the spirit is navigating this thing. We're not navigating it. The spirit's like the wind. You know? Go ahead, brother. Y'all got it. Y'all.
To make a point too, we don't have to be polite because that's why the Lord was crucified, because they didn't like what he had to say.
Allow spirit not.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, you're not supposed to hold your feelings.
Right.
Forget what their feelings. This is Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached into all the world. And that's how you could be raw and not be scientific, let's say. Because if he came up to me all polite, oh, good morning, I want to talk to you, and this is all love, I'm not going to want to listen to him. Sometimes you got to be raw. Sometimes you got to, spiritual get on people. Hey, you're doing this wrong. You're supposed to call out what they're doing wrong. Like I said, and that's how the Lord designed it. It's not that he's avoiding anybody. He designed it that way. If it wasn't raw like they are, I wouldn't want to listen. And it's not because I don't want to listen to anything. Sometimes you got to be told that way. In all the world for a witness unto all nations. Then again, that's why we're not hiding. Because everybody has to know. The Chinese, the Arabs, whites, they got to know what's going on. And then the end shall come. Once it reaches to that point, the end is going to come. That's all it is. So there is a good chance that the election is already sealed. Like look at me. I could be a stumbling block to everybody, to anybody. And that was set up by the Lord. That's how it is. But the little knowledge that I have is a lot. Some people are just dead. Just like that.
Can't hear.
Yep. That was it.
That quicken definition. Yep. Go ahead.
So the Greek word for quicken is
Zao?
come on, man.
Just go into it.
All right. So it means to cause to live, make alive, give life.
Give life. To make alive.
Yep.
You being spiritually dead, but becoming alive. All right. Maybe Zao or Zao. All right. So read the precept again.
Yep, this the book of Ephesians chapter 2 and 1. And you hath he quickened who were dead in trespasses and sins.
Right, so you won't be able to get, you couldn't be saved. All right, you couldn't be saved. Now, through Yahweh's blood, his death and resurrection, we're able to be saved now. All right, Yahweh sent the Son to recover us back to the Father. All right, yep.
It says, wherein times past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience.
Yeah, you got wicked Israelites and you got wicked Edomites. All right, well, they're all wicked. All right. The knowledge of the truth was given, to the Israelites. All right. So if you reject it, you become the children of disobedience. All right. Now, you have something? You have another point you want to make on that?
Well, yeah, this was earlier, the prince of the power of the air.
Oh yeah, go.
The dude, because you remember the dude he just came up out of nowhere and shit.
Yeah.
And obviously, Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, literally go up as a roaring lion seeking where he's mouth. He actually going to and fro in the earth. So, like I said, you could be just sitting here, we preaching. This dude pulled up out of nowhere, and like I said, he rolled the fucking window down, opened the door, running around, messing with Lunchables, and fucking like notebooks.
Somebody could have jumped in his car.
Yeah, like anything, slapped him in the head.
That's how most cars get stolen. People leave the keys in their car.
Yeah.
So he cleans out his car, empty the trash can down there or something.
Yeah.
There's Jesus Christ coming out the car.
Yeah, blasting.
With windows rolled down, doors open.
All the demons.
He's a complete demon. He just pulls right the fuck up. Right when I start off with the spirits control everything, and then the demon comes up like 8 minutes later.
Yeah. So normal people won't do that at all. Yeah. That's how you know he's got demons.
Spirits on.
I may say, hey, the elder brother, you just said he had a Lunchable. That's nothing but sodium. A bunch of sodium.
This nigga got fucking ham and shit. The ham with the crackers and shit.
Yeah, ham and crackers, yeah.
He saw give that shit. Jake can't eat that shit. Jake hungry and shit, man. So, like, you get the real food right here. You get the honey, you get the milk, you get the meat. You know what I mean? Like, he giving like that's not even a kosher meal. Like, what he giving. So,
what grown ass man is eating a
Eat a Lunchable like you young boy,
embar-
grow
that's,
up.
that's embarrassing.
Grow up,
Yo,
man.
and I've seen a lot of y'all niggas more and more wearing fucking bonnets. Like, what the fuck is wrong with
Where
y'all,
did this
man?
come
Why
from?
a grown-ass men walking around in the grocery store wearing a fucking bonnet?
Bonnet like a
That's
bitch.
what things
Super ghetto.
shower
shit.
caps.
Yeah, that's how you know you in the hood. You from the hood.
Right.
You just a super ghetto.
On bonnet,
Bonnet,
bro. What
like,
the fuck
it's
is
like
going on?
Caked up
And
like
they've been wearing them. I guess it's being magnified now. But Jake, man,
Listen, I've seen a lot more of that shit.
That shit should stay at home, man, not just.
They're protecting their hair.
Yeah.
Like the black women
Stop.
say,
Put on a
they
shower
gotta put
cap,
weave in their hair for protective hairstyles. They put that in their head to protect their hair
Put
because
on a
they're
velvet
principally
do-rag
women.
or something.
Right,
Like,
yeah,
come on,
they-
man. Like,
they-
you
They make it
drawn,
effeminate.
like,
Effeminate. Yeah.
You drawing.
You done with that spirit?
Yeah.
I'm in the store. Oh, excuse me. I woke up. This nigga fucking 6'2" with a fucking bonnet on, man. What the fuck? Fucking bunch of weirdos running up and down.
You got beard time. I got
Through, totally through, man. Jake is totally through.
And they'll wear those damn Crocs with those badges in there. Those, you know, stickers. They be having stickers on there and the what you call it, those little stamps. What do you call them things? Those clips? Yeah, they be having them in the Crocs.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking fashion statement. Yeah, some bad
trendy shit.
trend shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Bring Codex Magic and bring some
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is another paragraph in the Codex Magic. It says, "Immersed in
What page?
evil."
What page?
Verse 6. Page 16. So yeah, it says, "You see, we are surrounded by evil on every side, quite literally immersed in it. But the wicked and the deceivers want us to believe that evil doing is exceptional. From childhood, we have been taught that evil and corruption are the promise of the few, that most of people are virtuous, honest, and good, that most of our politicians truly have interests at heart, and the social system, with the exception of just a few deviants and criminal types, is basically sound." So just like we was going in, I wanted to bring that out because, you know, we was going into, you know, bringing up that false image, you know, the Cesare, you know, people, you call on that name, you know, that's evil, right? You believing in this system, you believe in you being a Democrat, Donald Trump is going to save this system, man. All right?
And vice versa. You got people on both sides. So the
Yeah,
book is
yeah.
saying we were brought up to believe that the people in the government were good guys.
Yeah.
That's what he just read.
Yeah.
All right? We were brought that up.
Right. Especially when you associate piety with the image of a white man, in particular.
Clean shaven.
Yeah, look at
Right.
what's the dude? Wolf.
Speaks well.
Yep.
College educated. He articulates himself like he want social programs, taking care of the country.
Benevolence and piety, and you hold it in a high esteem. Excuse me. So you start to model and mold yourself after you start to want to desire to be that way. But the reality is, they're completely the opposite. But Jake ain't ever able to bridge the gap, which is why you got some of our people, they'll be against Esau to a certain degree, but yet they'll still model themselves in following after his way. They'll still want to pursue, they'll be like, that's a white thing. They'll point to, that's a white thing, but then they'll start pursue money, the white picket fence, the big house, the affluent neighborhood. You still falling for the same shit. You just falling for a different degree of it.
Now they're worshiping a woman now.
You got to worship a woman.
If she becomes president, that'd be better, because then the country would definitely fall.
Yeah.
We know that Satan's really working with those the people in the government, which already nearly are. They operate, like I was saying before, they move on the word of the spirits that tell them what to do. The reason why 2001 didn't come in, the new system, was because the spirits didn't tell them to move. If the spirits had told them to move on the implant, they would have moved on the implant, but the spirits told them to hold back. You know? And then we would have never came into the faith. So remember, the left-hand spirits are controlled by Yahweh Shai.
And just to add on to your point, so this what the brother's really reading in this book is part of the image of the beast. It's part of his philosophy that got y'all so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans under a spell. This is why no matter where you go, you're really falling for his witchcraft. Because that's what this is. This is witchcraft. When you put up an image that you associate with righteousness and benevolence, But it's completely the opposite of what the Lord said to do. That's witchcraft. That's them putting darkness for light and light for darkness. All right, and I know that brother,
I got some more.
he's eager to get into the meat of it. There's meat and potatoes there.
Let me take that.
Yeah, so now I'll flip to page 34 of the Codex Magica, the paragraph, the inner circle and their puppets. And it says, the elite of the Illuminati are themselves divided by rank and authority.
Now wait a minute, hold up. Is the Illuminati in the Bible? Is the Illuminati in the Bible? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
yeah.
Where can we find the Illuminati in the Bible?
Isaiah 14.
Right.
Psalms 42.
Yep.
There you go.
Or, not
Now
42,
what's the word Illuminati mean?
What's
Since we so-called conspiracy theorists, what does the word Illuminati simply mean? Illuminated ones.
Yep.
Holders of the light, keepers of the light. That's what the word Lucifer means.
In Spanish, you say Illuminati or...
Right. Now remember, Yahweh Shai is really Lucifer. Oh, what did you call Yahweh Shai?
Yeah.
He's the bright and morning star.
Yeah, day star.
Yep.
He's the real keeper of the light. The light is a representation of righteousness and truth. They've only made themselves and assumed that position because they hold the power of information. So they've put themselves in a position of light, even though they're completely inspired by the left-hand side, which is really darkness. But they're Lucifer, okay?
Yep.
The elite of the Edomites of this kingdom is Lucifer.
They move on the word of spirits.
Yes, yeah, and that's it. Listen, when you go into what they call the Council of 13, they literally tell you that they make an extra seat at the table for demons and spirits and the spiritual demon Satan to come up in there to give them counsel. Okay? They literally make an extra seat at the table for these demons to come and commune with them. All right? When Esau talks about thanking his God, he's talking about Satan. Go ahead. All right, real quick.
Bring this one for you, brother. This is Isaiah chapter 25, verse 7. And he will destroy this mountain, the face of the covering cast, of the cast of the Salakia. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people. And that's all the nations being covered by who? The Illuminati. They all over us. Every nation has their nationality been taken away, and they've been worshiping the wrong God, which is Esau. Everybody want to be like Esau. The Chinese want to take their slant away.
Yeah.
You know. So this covering cast is being destroyed by who? By the baby in light. The baby. I'm sorry.
No. Because even though most of the world's religions are either Christianity, but you also have Islamic countries that still do business with the beast, because to a certain degree they've sold that nation or country out for benefits. So they still worshiping it. They still in league with it. So they can receive those benefits, and they know that they're the leading authority. First of all, when it comes to America in general, America is considered the global hegemon of the world. They really are dictating a lot of the economic flow of things. So these other nations, they might not practice every philosophy or religion or belief America has, but they'll adopt certain things that America or the West does because it's an agreement they had to make in order for them to economically thrive, militarily thrive. Esau's the one that goes around and tell you you can't have certain missiles, you can't have certain defense systems, you can't be in this. That's part of his power. Yeah, technology, right.
They didn't want Iran.
Yeah, Iran.
They didn't want Iran to have nuclear power. Right. So, and you know the like Pakistan, they want Trump. The ones that their president, American, is in jail. I believe the opposition blocked him up somehow. The ones that like American, they want Trump to get in office because they believe that Trump can get him out of jail. Why? Because the presidents have power because they give the nations money and trade agreements.
That bread.
So yeah, certain Muslims actually want Trump to be in office. So
Those that
Democracy,
eat that bread,
give
that's what
democracy.
the diet-
Yeah,
it's that image.
That's part of the image. It's philosophy. But go ahead, brother.
They have democracy, but they still intermingle with their culture,
Yeah.
like the Muslim nations. So they still have their culture mingled with democracy. So their culture still corrupt.
What Islamic country got rid of fucking Sharia law?
Saudi Arabia. Wait, Sharia law. Lion. What country
Got rid of it?
got rid of Sharia law out of the Muslim countries? Out of
Yeah,
Most of them don't have.
they don't have
Sharia
it.
law.
Yeah, it was a threat for it to be implemented. That's what it was. It was a threat for it to come
like
back.
definitely you know like in the
And
URI.
that's a custom of the
Dubai.
West. We gotta liberate these women.
Dubai.
We gotta liberate them.
Dubai.
That's a code word for basically deconstructing that country's set of beliefs. Yeah, their culture.
Yeah, they wrap their women up. So when they go outside, like in Pakistan and
you can't-
Iran,
you can't do
they
that.
wrap their women up.
You get
And so
fucked
you
up.
can't. But when they go in the house, then they can take everything off. But when they go out in the street, they're not supposed to be recognized. You're not supposed to recognize that that's what's his face wife.
So when they
The
start
women,
recognizing-
they recognize each other. But go ahead.
So when they start recognizing LGBTQ, when they start recognizing same-sex marriages, when they start recognizing they need to liberate their women, whose system are they following? So who's in power? Who's ruling? Illuminati, right? The light bearers. Who's the light bearers? These fucking wicked elites. At the top, right?
And women are twerking.
Oh,
Wrapped
yeah,
up
yeah.
on top of poles, way on top.
yeah.
We've seen those videos.
Yeah.
And who gave you that freedom to do that?
Look at fucking Mia Khalifa.
Esau, democracy. Cause the women want to be free. You women you have a rude awakening where all hell breaks loose out here.
Well, yeah, they do. Yeah. Well, those women do wanna. Those Muslim women. They're not all like they're not humble as you think they is.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
talking
said,
about in Pakistan, India, Iran. They want to come to America and get jobs or at least be a little bit more free. They probably still be somewhat cultured, but they want to be more free than they are in their own
Yo,
country.
imagine what social media has done to the women
Oh,
in those
yeah.
other countries.
They have
That
all
allure,
restricted.
right? That allure has created that desire that much stronger in these women to want to come here because they see everything that goes on, and they then have an appetite for it. It only grows. The allure, all right, and the delusions of America, because it's really a delusion. When you come here, you just get destroyed, bro. Mentally, emotionally. This is trauma. Everybody being traumatized. You just don't realize it. Because they've taken the element of immediate consequence and accountability out of the equation. See, these other countries, when you fuck up, there's a public display usually. Everything's done in public. Everybody witnesses it. And here, everything's prolonged and delayed.
Yeah, if a Muslim woman is caught texting me and her father found out, she's gonna get effed up.
Yeah.
You be on the phone with a chick from Pakistan or from Iran, and they see my picture on her phone, they gonna whoop her ass.
Might kill her.
Whoop her, her life depends on it.
What are you doing?
Quick precept.
Yeah, go.
It says Jeremiah 51 verse 7. No, Jeremiah 51 verse 7.
Yep.
Behold, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
Mad, not angry. Oh, we mad. No, mad as in basically they're losing their sense, their way.
They foolish.
Yeah. When a man gets fucking drunk, he don't have his motor skills. He don't have his senses about him. Okay? That's them. That's why they're changing their ways, their customs, only to end up destroying their nation, their country, their government, the minds of their people. Okay?
That's why the system is so strict. They want to keep their culture, but some of it's gonna be altered because of the United States and because of different European countries and the trade agreements they have. So, but for the main part, what's going to happen is their whole culture is going to be destroyed when the Lord returns, and Yahushua going to reign, and they're going to take after our customs. All right? Our customs are going to be the lingua franca, or the common thing. Our foods that we eat, being clean, beyond halal, because halal you can still eat like
eels,
fucking scavengers in the sea.
Without,
you can still eat that halal,
scales.
and haram would be pork. I think that's the only thing that's pork, right? Is haram is pork. So, but they can eat everything else. Not everything, but from my knowledge, the sea roaches and all that, crabs and stuff, it's not considered haram. All right. So you finish that point, yeah.
Finish it.
Yeah.
But it all, brothers, it all ties in. So come on.
Yeah, and well, this is a different one, but it's more pertaining to the
Okay.
topic.
Hey.
It goes into Lucifer, you know, brothers was talking about, and this is page 39, Lucifer the Divine. All right, and it just going to the point, going to the dude Eliphaz Levi. It says, indeed, Levi praised Satan or Lucifer as the angel presiding over the light of truth. Lucifer is divine and terrestrial, said Levi. He is the Holy Spirit and is the light bearer in us. It is our mind. Thus we discovered that the Kabbalistic philosophy is not only that Lucifer is divine, he is integrated into and is with one mind of the men who make up the Illuminati elite. Lucifer and these men are of one mind. This brings to pass the prophecies of Revelation 17, where we are told the conspiracy of the elite and the end times shall be composed of world leaders who will be of one mind, and they shall give their power into the strength of the beast.
No,
So
Lucifer is, like you could say, the world leaders. Right?
Yep.
It's multiple men that have gotten together with a common goal.
Yep.
All right, that's who Lucifer is, and they're all so-called white people, Edomites. That's who Lucifer is. So Lucifer and the other nations, yeah, they're gonna have one mind. Lucifer isn't one person.
Yep.
One person joined with a bunch of other people. No, Lucifer is a body of men that rule the world. All right, and they're all Edomite men. All right, some of them may be so-called Jays, and other ones may not be, but they're all the same nation. Esau, Edom. All right. And give me something on the dollar bill, the pyramid, and all that. You got precept?
Yeah, I
got precept over here.
I got a
Precept?
I got one.
Oh, also Isaiah
NWO is all
47.
about having a
Isaiah
one
47.
world government. Okay? That word government literally means mind control. Okay?
Isaiah 47.
The word government goes back to governmentus. Yeah.
No.
So you have govern, meaning control, and mentis, which means mind. So they want to have a very select few individuals, right,
Yeah.
to rule the rest of the world. Okay? Now,
in their respective countries. Yeah.
right, and we also understand that there is differences between them. Even though they have the same goal and agenda in mind, there are most definitely schisms among the rulership. Okay?
Their house divided.
Yep, they're house divided.
Even though they're together, they really going to destroy each other, or at least the European nations, the elite over there, they're going to send their missiles to totally destroy Babylon, America.
This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 5. The earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof. The inhabitants thereof. Because they transgressed the law and changed the ordinance and broken the everlasting covenant. And that's you, Esau. All the law that Yahweh Shemel-Shah has put before us, you have destroyed it. Not only have you destroyed the law, you have destroyed the people. The people is gone. They, like the verse that the other brother brought down, people are mad. They're going insane in their mind. They can't even comprehend with their own culture. Cause they don't want that. They want what you offer. The earth, they said America flows paved with gold. All the Africans came and said, well, this ain't no gold. This is fucking dirt. It ain't no gold over here. What happened about the American, the Negroes, Hispanics that you destroyed here? And you had us digging into the earth for gold. And then, what was it? Ephraim was left with 500 men, something to the effect like that. And they had to come back from that.
Down, they say that they killed them down to 1,500.
15, yeah. You are a damn devil, man. And we're gonna meditate terror on you, man. So the earth is, I'm sorry.
Good.
The earth, read it again. It says Isaiah chapter 24, verse 5.
Yeah, Esau, he wasn't given the scripture. We broke the covenant.
Yeah,
all
right?
And then Esau, he took on our identity and claimed to be those people.
Yeah.
All right. So if he claimed to be the sons of the Most High, sons of Yahweh Shai, they would have to follow the precepts, the divine covenant, and they didn't. So they're guilty.
That's right.
Impersonating us, being liars, and blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. Good.
And if I may say, Elder, and then the Lord showed favor to you, though. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked, and what happened? you didn't do the right. You didn't follow the laws. So the Lord gave you. He said, okay, since you want to be us, let's see if you're gonna do it. So you know what? You didn't do it, and He wasn't made for you because you profaned. You profaned, and you didn't. It was What's that verse that let favor be shown to the wicked?
They're not even stronger than us. We only fail because the Lord wanted us to fail.
Yeah.
Because we disobeyed Him.
To make it that real fast, what I said, just prove the point.
What is it?
Let favor be shown to the wicked.
Somebody grab it. Just read it. You get it.
Like the elder brother said, yeah, we was given the law, but the law is Yahweh Shema Shah is an equal opportunist. And you know what? He said, okay, I'm gonna since we disobeyed, that's the reason why you in cap. That's the reason why you have dominion over us, because our disobedience of the law. But the Lord said, how we gonna get out of here is through faith in Yahweh Shema Shah. That's the number one law that we're gonna follow, is having faith in Yahweh Shema Shah. And once only the elect is gonna do that. Can you read that verse, brother?
Yeah, this is Isaiah 26:10.
Yeah.
It says, let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness.
He ain't learned righteousness. Like the elder brother said, he's right. You ain't gonna learn how to do the Lord's statutes commandments. If you follow homosexuality, you eat abominable food. You got everybody doing wicked. And then the poor people. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to add to the point. It says, who can make an unclean thing clean? Remember, he's part of the Gentiles that are not measured because they're outside the temple. They've been deemed unclean, right? That's why they're not able to come to righteousness. They're going to be forced into it, but they cannot naturally gravitate to that spirit because it's not ultimately been given to them to deal with that. Right. That's why when this man, was Cain, he was given the order, and yet he still submitted a wrong sacrifice. Right. He was told what he had to do, but then he just didn't do it.
This might be a good substitute.
Yeah.
Try this.
Lord ain't subbing his meal.
Or maybe he didn't want to make the effort. Whatever. I got this. This is going. This should. I got this. This should be enough. Remember, unlike the other nations, Esau, he don't recognize the Most High. The other nations, when they ruled, a lot of them recognized the power of Israel.
Nebuchadnezzar, he said, your God told me to come get you.
Right.
You know?
Esau, he just totally has a disregard. Which that's how we know he is the wicked. That's one of the characteristic traits of this Edomite. It says, let favor be showed to the wicked, you Edomites, beginning with the top ruling elite. Let favor be showed to the wicked, and has not he been showed the favor? He's got literally the earth in the power of his grasp, and he's done nothing but corrupt, pervert, pollute, destroy, kill, murder, steal. John 10:10. That's the legacy he's left in the earth. How to be a fucking criminal. Right? How to legally be a criminal. How to exploit. How to be a fucking degenerate. How to become an entertainer. How to become famous. All vanity, pollution, perversion. That's his legacy, man.
And he don't fear you. How about Shemel Shah? No fear at all, bro. You the damn devil. Remember, you at the bro. You the damn devil.
How do we know that? Psalms tells you that he casteth the words of the Most High behind him. He said, okay, well, I know that's the right thing, but I don't want to do that. That's not my spirit. That doing good don't make me feel good. To the point that they changed the definition of what good is. All right. Mr. Do Wrong. Let favor be shown to the wicked, so he has the earth in his possession. He has the favor. He controls the money system, therefore he makes the laws. He's got the control of the earth essentially through economic warfare and military occupation. So favor has truly been shown to these Edomites. Yet will he not learn righteousness. With all that power he's harnessed it, he has not done one righteous thing. The only thing he's done was fulfill prophecy. But you ain't done nothing good. You're incapable, Mr. Do Wrong. Yet will he not learn righteousness. Meaning, basically, again, all them top educated, so-called institutes of higher learning and education, you don't teach them about the Lord. You don't teach them how to be sufficient and skilled. You don't promote honesty and sincerity and integrity on the earth. You promote shit like fucking Sexy Red. You promote niggas like fucking, man, we can go down the whole list.
The baby.
Yeah, we could go down a whole list.
Little Wayne, Little Uzi Vert.
Right. Which is, what are they talking about? What the small hats want them to talk about. Violence, promote more violence. You need more violence in this song. You need to talk more about the gang. You need to talk more about this. You know, you need to talk more about getting high. You need to talk more about all the bitches you mess with. You gotta talk about adultery. You gotta talk about, that's what you gotta talk about. You literally advocate the destruction of life. That's the legacy of the Edomite. Anyways, yet will he not learn righteousness. So we just went into that. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly. Guess what? He's known as the border of wickedness. He occupies the land of Israel. Brothers already know. He got that whole land messed up. He promotes pink parades, kosher pig, which is literally an oxymoron. How you gonna have kosher pig when the Lord already designated that animal is unclean to eat? The land is so destroyed, they gotta literally import plants, trees. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. And that's another thing. They're supposed to be the people of the Most High. Then why are they technically a welfare state? Why are they getting income from America? It goes well beyond them just being allies. Anyways, that was Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness, will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Right. He don't acknowledge the Lord. No fear, like you said.
He's in the land. He's over in the land.
But he's in the land. Right.
And he's not following the law. Banging his head on the wall, just trying to, what it says in Revelation, accusing us.
Yeah, brethren.
Right? Accusing our brethren. And they were banging their head on that wall over there. So, look what they doing. And you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you ignorantly known as that. Y'all love those names. But when we tell your name is Yahweh, Naphtali, you don't want that. But they got you eating these profane foods. They got you following their laws, worshiping their gods. Islam, okay, Buddhism. What's that chick name? Everybody do. What's she, a Buddhism or something?
She crazy. She everything.
She everything.
Yeah, she is spiritualism. They call that spiritualism and shit.
And
she embody everything from all these ancient cultures and stuff. Yep. You know, but it's just witchcraft. Because they just lesser level luminaries and such. You know, and men stay away from women like that. You say that because it's like there's a lot of them now. These Keishas, they like so spiritual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They super spiritual. They
observing
the moons.
A lot of them on the vertical live streams of YouTube.
Yeah, they
doing tarot cards.
They're going crazy, like with the divining and stuff, fortune telling. Let me read your future for you, and then you're just like, whoa. I need to get back to get my ancestors or something. But they trying to have spirit guides and stuff to tell them different messages and break generational curses. But they not trying to go to Yahweh by
get a husband.
Right.
Get a husband, get a make
Yeah, that
fall
shit
in
is
love with you and all
off,
that.
yo.
Them bitches is the same ones rubbing their coochie juice on their neck because of the pheromones within the, you know,
dude go
trying
crazy.
to attract men that way, which is another form of
Yeah,
witchcraft.
dude gonna be like, what
That's
the
those
fuck?
that's those same women.
That's why shit. Don't go down there, bro.
Don't go down there.
Whoa. But you want to finish that off?
Yeah, I got some stuff in the dollar
Yeah,
bill.
your dollar bill, the pyramid, and all that off.
Kind, yep. Yep. So this is the chapter 13, page 265, the riddle of the Great Seal, so of the United States and the RCNI, the Illuminati Serpent of Wisdom.
It's no coincidence that was 13 colonies. That's a satanic number. I believe they got something to do with the Egyptian, Babylonian, might have something to do with Osiris, you know. But then it's transferred to different myths, different religions. But I believe it's an Egyptian and Babylonian 13. But go ahead.
It says, what is the true meaning of the curious arcane symbols found in the Great Seal of the United States? Who designed this fantastic two-sided device? And why is it so prominently featured as art and decor and our most common item of currency, the US $1 bill? So I'm gonna just skip to the main points. 266, it says, in the case of the Great Seal, the Rothschilds wanted symbols to be pictured in the Great Seal of the United States befitting the aims of the Illuminati. Though Jewish and Zionist in ambition, the Rothschilds were not worshippers of the God of the Old and New Testaments of the Bible. They were Sebastian, Frankish, satanic in theology. They sought and still today seek a Jewish utopia or kingdom on planet Earth. This new kingdom would be the New Age successor to ancient Babylon and Egypt.
They're not really the real Jews, all right? They're going to bring in a totalitarian system, all right? It's not going to be a Jewish system, all right?
I got a preset for that.
Because the so-called Jays don't eat pork, all right? For the main part, all right? They worship synagogue on Saturdays, all right? And they're circumcised. They're not bringing that system in. They're bringing in a totalitarian system of control. 1984 implant chips. Go.
Well, that's cryptic energy.
Yeah.
Most of the
They coming in.
Right.
By
Most
Jewish,
of
I mean the elite are coming in.
well, yeah, because most of them recognize they are Amalek.
Yep.
That's why they're saying that, because most of them realize they're Amalek. And real quick, just to back that point up, when you go into the interview between Marion Knox and Ron, I believe it's they actually admit that they use the Bible as a blueprint to, instead of institute righteousness like we were going into, right? They'll not learn righteousness. They actually use it as a blueprint to try to take over the world in wickedness. That's why we say that they're Satan, because they're that adversary to the Most High, the Israelites, the angels. The scriptures straight tell you that. In Psalms, the 2nd chapter, that the nations take counsel against the Lord. They literally take counsel against the Lord. One way they do that, they have all of their experts go into the Bible and read it all, and they know what the prophecies are. That's why our elders apostles, they always say that they study the Bible, and excuse my terminology, but they study it religiously. Okay? And I'm using the new modern term for religious. They study it religiously so that they can counter what's written, not realizing that the part that they're playing actually is prophecy being fulfilled. They don't accept that part.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, they say let every soul be subject to the higher power. For there's no power, they'll say, "Oh, that's a government."
Oh, Romans 13.
Yeah,
And that's why you gotta say
that part is the Most High.
Yep.
But the powers that be are ordained, that's them. Powers that be are ordained. But the first part is referring to the Most High.
Right. The pride of thine heart has
deceived thee.
This is Psalm 60. This is Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. But the first part is what I wanted. That's what that reminds me of. They in the spirit of, oh, we got to create this state of our people that continue to rule and govern, right? That's what's basically essentially being said. Them promoting their image and them trying to be that Godhead. Everybody gonna live after our mannerisms, which they're totally off. They're totally wicked. Go ahead.
Yep. It says it will be a powerhouse nation that would, through magic and intellect, conquer the world. America will be its proxy. America will be its alter ego. And then I want to get into the pyramid a little bit.
America's gonna be the main base. Not gonna be the rock. America's gonna be the main base. All right.
It says masonry is a peculiar Egypto-Babylonia Jewish institution, and so the pyramid itself harkens back to the dynasty of the pharaohs and to the gods and goddesses of ancient Egypt.
Masonry, yeah. Secret societies go back to the Egyptians. All right, because back then the real Israelites were in power or we were slaves. All right. Esau don't go back to the Egyptian empire. All right, those are Hamites. All right.
10 minutes, brothers. 10 minutes.
Look up Ham. Okay. Go ahead, continue to read.
Yep. It says the stones which make up the pyramid are also of esoteric significance. In the Masonic philosophy, it is taught that unenlightened man is in a rude natural state, having little or no light, and without the spiritual illumination offered by the mystery religions, he is likened to an imperfect or rough ashlar stone. But once enlightened and illuminated, he is crafted into a man of education, sophistication, discipline, and culture.
Yeah, well, they go to the colleges and they go through those rituals. They go through the eyes wide shut rituals. They go through the Good Shepherd. That's the name of the movie, Good Shepherd. When the Matt Damon was in the coffin with lipstick on, I believe another dude was there with him. They was in Yale University. So that was a ritual they were going through. So they showed you part of it. That's like they showed you like 5%, probably not even that. All right, go into like let's say with let's go into the capstone and the bricks and everything.
The capstone.
Read what I got highlighted.
All right. So I'll get into. It says the pyramid structure is fitted only with perfect ashlar stones. It is said meticulously chosen by the builders who watch for flaws and reject the rough or imperfect ashlar. Likewise, the higher level masons discovered that the pyramid reflects or paralleled the New World Order, Novus Ordo Seclorum. They and their illuminized superiors are building under the watchful eye of the great architect of the universe, whose secret and sacred name the Royal Archmason learns is Zebulun.
Right, so that may be a name, a demon they call on, whatever how you pronounce that.
Yeah.
It does say J there, but again, whatever the demon tells you his name is, that's what the demon's name is. No matter if it's Hebrew or not, or Aramaic or English, the demon can talk to you, tell you whatever his name is. All right, watch the movie. It's in Spanish. It's called Pan's Labyrinth. So if you understand Spanish, you'll enjoy the movie a lot better. But otherwise, you just gotta read the subtitles. And Pan's Labyrinth, a Mexican Del Toro, I believe he wrote and directed it, if I'm not mistaken. All right.
Yeah.
You
I got
more?
the point. Yeah,
All
the
right,
point you
go.
wanted. It says, of course, in order to build the new deal of the ages, they must first tear down the old civilization as we know it today, must be raised and destroyed by dialectic chaos so that the new order may be ushered in, order ab chaos.
Yep, read that again.
Yep, it says, of course, in order to build the new deal of the ages, they must first tear down the old civilization as we know it. Today must be raised and destroyed by dialectic chaos so that the new world order may be ushered in, order ab chaos. It is when this ambitious goal is achieved that symbolically the capstone will be set in place atop the pyramid. Then he who lies within the living stone shall come forth to rule. The phoenix, Satan and his son, shall rise from the flames of destruction.
Yes, and there's a theory out there that, whatever president gets in office, they're waiting for some kind of demon to enter into a certain president, and that's when the demon's going to give them the green light to bring the new system in, the implant. That's why it didn't happen in 2001, because Satan didn't tell them to do it. Because if Satan told them to do it, they would have moved with the implant. But they get their power from Satan. So they're under the order from Satan. So that's a theory out there. They're waiting for Satan to inhabit a certain president or a certain person, and then that's when they're gonna start implementing the implant and to bring the totalitarian system in. You know? Yeah, it was supposed to be Obama. Well, they supposed to be Bush, Obama. Well, now he's gonna be Trump or Kamala. It's probably gonna be Trump, but a woman would be fitting too, because Satan can work with women a lot easier. The women are more like a conduit.
Expect a lot of fucking shit to go away when Kamala
she
Harris gets in office. Or like both can elicit a crazy response from the populace. But whether it be Donald Trump again, you see all the craziness that happened when Donald Trump was in office, and then when he got they stormed the Capitol and all this stuff that happened. If Kamala Harris gets in office, you can only imagine the amount of demonic shit she's gonna be doing, and the amount of bills she's gonna pass, and the amount of uproars and stuff that's gonna be like.
Right, yeah, because like you said, all those people in high offices, they go through demonic rituals. They're not regular people. All right, that's how we worship Yahweh Shai. Then we go out in the world, and you would never even know it. You know, they do the same thing. They go to their job. They accountants, they're attorneys, they're vice presidents, but then behind closed doors. They're worshiping spirits, demons, giving them instruction. They got to show up to meetings and everything and take instruction from spirits.
And it makes sense, like, the way Esau moving right now in his traditional, the governmental system, because like you had Donald Trump and Hillary, but really wasn't a time for Hillary to get put in office. You really had to put that guy Donald Trump in there to really uproar the people.
Satan didn't want her to be in the fucking office. The different spirits they pray to.
And Donald Trump being in office really created a controversy amongst everybody, man.
Yeah, because he was a chosen man. He was chosen to be president for those 4 years. He wasn't elected. He was chosen.
Yeah, then they tried to snipe the dude just recently, So
that's probably all made up.
Yeah, exactly. So all that,
all that
conjuring that this shit.
If I may say, remember. At one time, Trump hated you Negroes.
Oh yeah.
Remember the joggers?
The joggers, Central Park 5.
He wanted to lynch you niggas.
Remember, he used to be a Democrat.
Yeah. And
he used to be a Democrat.
He hates you foreigners.
Now he's a Republican. We ain't forget.
And he hates you.
Harris said something about she was going to ban fracking. Yeah. A city in Pennsylvania called Fracksville. So I guess that's where a lot of fracking was going down at. She said she's going to ban fracking in 2019. And then 2020, she said it's okay now. So they be switching. If you don't follow them, you don't know they be switching the fuck up on their shit. And then Biden said, Kamala, she the one that said it. She just said she's going to ban fracking. Then in 2020, she said fracking, she's not going to ban it. And she become president. But Biden said the oil, he going to get rid of the oil and all that when he was running. Like then Trump was like during the debate, when they were debating, I believe that's when he won or lost. I forget. He said, "You're gonna reduce the oil, cut the oil." Oh, that's weird. A lot of oil companies would want to hear about that. Like, whoa, what's going on?
I remember when Donald Trump was running for office, and that dude fucking Alex Jones kind of did a little video on it. But basically, Donald Trump was saying, "Listen, if I get in office, I'm gonna say who crashed in the World Trade Centers." And then the lady was saying, "So you're saying that it wasn't the Middle East?" And then he was like, "Well, I'll tell you. I ain't gonna say it now, but if I get in office, I'll tell you. But it wasn't them in the Middle." Yeah.
See?
He did say that. And I remember Alex Jones was like, he was a damn. Yeah, do you remember? Yeah. Alex Jones was like, "Oh, hi." He was all hyped.
He's the one that said he was going to declassify the John F. Kennedy file.
Yeah. So they know. So but just by these weird little interjections, you know they're lying to the U.S. citizens.
If I may say, what it said to Daniels, right? The horn, the horn, they're the same.
Yeah, the two horns.
They came on the same beast.
Yeah, Revelation. Two
Revelation.
horns like a lamb.
Two
horns like a lamb.
Like Revelation talking.
Yeah, so it's the same shit. They just it's political theater. They're just playing a big game. All right, they don't really control anything. They're just the front man. But being a front man, you got to be demonically charged. You got to take those oaths. You know, and sometimes if you take the oath and then you go against the oath, like Kennedy, you get your head blown off. Kennedy was going against the oath. The system was to bring in a fractional reserve system to keep it that way. All right, then he wanted to go back to the gold standard. That's against the system. That the spirits wanted them to go with. They wanted to get control. How they get control? They pray to their demons. How to get control? Fractional reserve. Go with the fractional reserve. So let's increase the fractional reserve system. All right, have a central bank.
Got about 3 hours.
All right. The central bank is basically, it's not backed by tangible tangible assets. It's just based upon trust in your military. You know, that's what fractional reserve banking means. You only gonna have. Well, it's not even fractional anymore. Because fractional means you have a certain amount, and then you multiply. So you have $1 in gold, or you can lend out $3. But now it's no dollar in gold. So it's not even fractional reserve banking anymore. It's just based upon trust. Just trust now.
And ain't no real money in the bank anyway. There's only like $10,000 in there. And they take your money.
Well, they have enough that they can
lend out
and ATMs and all that stuff. Well, not lend out, but I mean ATMs. Actual cash. Lending is electronic. Lending is digital. But the actual ATM machine, they have enough that if you deposit money physically in there, a certain percentage of that, and so people can daily withdraw money.
And they don't let you get all your money. You go right now and say, I want
all my fucking bread. Give me a G.
You gotta make an manager appointment. No, you gotta make an appointment.
Manager approval.
Yeah, you gotta get an appointment to come withdraw.
Fucking bread. I just need $5.
And they gonna ask you, are you being extorted or anything? Are you okay? You know, are you being robbed?
Ain't your business.
They want to make sure all that, you know. So you won't.
Yeah, fucking idle and shit.
So you won't use it for nefarious. They want to have control of the money.
Yeah.
So they automatically gonna think you're using it for nefarious purposes. All right. That was it. Okay. All right, let's go back that way, last scriptures, and we'll wrap it up, I guess. Yeah. Precept? Precept down there? Precept? Yeah, precept?
I got a quick point.
Precept? Yeah, precepts too, bring them on.
If you believe in the money system or those churches, this is Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go to Egypt for help. Plain and simple. That's destruction. Woe, destruction. For those, anybody that goes to them for help, you're going to be destroyed. They're not going to help you. It's not going to be any good to you at all.
Just like in the ancient world, the Egyptians, you got the modern day Egyptians, which is Babylonian Americans.
Yep. That was it. Straight to the point.
Yeah, this is when you go into the book of Revelation, the 11th chapter, in the 8th verse, it tells you that this is spiritual Sodom and Egypt.
Yeah, because when America was founded, that demonic energy of Cesare Borgia, Serapis Christus, magnified because we now learned it now. 1492 and 1500s. Now we learned it. Before we didn't know about the image of Cesare Borgia in West Africa, in the islands in the New World. We didn't know about that. We knew about it in Europe because of ourselves and our own people in Europe promoted the image also. But the Israelites that were dwelling in the New World and in West Africa didn't know about the image of Cesare Borgia. So the image of the Lord got crucified in the New World here when we learned it here in America. Esau already knew it. Esau already was worshiping Cesare Borgia.
Plantation Christianity. They put that in our mind. Oh, Jesus. It ain't his name.
No, his image and his doctrine. That's how he destroyed the image, the true biblical manner of the Lord. Two manners of people should be different, one separated from another. So that was destroyed here in America, and we are the ones that got destroyed by it.
Well, this is why the scriptures actually tell you that he that cometh and preacheth another Jesus, right? They back then, remember that God, Serapis Christus, was known. It was known.
Savior, Sotor.
Right, Sotor. Exactly. Ptolemy Sotor.
Of all the people
set up
he
his son to basically be a savior. Okay? And then you had Serapis Christus. And then our people who were worshiping white Jesus even back then, under that form of it, which shows you that everything is full circle and essentially reincarnated.
Nothing new under the sun.
That's what I got. Real quick, this is Ecclesiastes 1:9. It says, the thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun.
So recycle, right? And put a American/European twist on it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, framed it and you just bow down and worship. Like in Europe, that picture actually came from, it was based upon self-hate, because it was a man named Ludovico Sforza. One of his ancestors was married to Lucrezia Borgia. He actually paid for that painting of the Last Supper. So that was he was known as the Moor, Ludovico Sforza, known as El Moro. All right, and that was an Israelite whose ancestors go back to so-called black people. He paid for the painting of the Last Supper. He was a patron All right, I believe it was Leonardo da Vinci. Do you remember
Yeah.
Leonardo da Vinci? He painted the Last Supper painting. Ludovico Sforza, a so-called black man, probably a fair-skinned black man who descended of the Moors, paid for that painting to be painted. All right.
They got this is verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new?
Yeah. Oh, came
Correct.
from the old world.
It hath been already of old time, which was before us.
See, African niggas can jump on that. All right, came from Africa. It's a rapper's Christian. With Esau, he came from the caves.
Right.
But then before that, he was in in Mount Seir, and then he migrated up north to Macedonia. Then the sea, he spread the fuck out, started fucking raping. And, you got white Pakistanis, white Indians,
doing this.
Right.
white
But-
Kazakhstanians.
That's it,
You
yeah.
got white over there in
Yeah.
Asia and West Asia. You got they supposed to be
Right.
Iranians. They see the Iran spread across from East Iran, Pakistan, India, all the area where Alexander dwelled at, conquered and all that. Why does some of them look like Caucasian people?
Right.
From
That shit crazy.
Iran to India, that area right there, some of them look like Edomites because of the campaigns and the wars Alexander the Great and his soldiers had during the eastern portion of his campaign. There you go. And he spread his seed through there, through those nations. So you got Edomites dwelling in all those nations. And that's how Esau spread his seed, even amongst Jacob. All right, what the precept says that tares among the wheat. All right? And he spread there's tares amongst the other nations. All right? Ham.
It's in the book of the Zonovan Pictorial Bible Dictionary. All right, this says Ham, right? Which it says the youngest son of Noah.
So Osama bin Laden might be a damn Edomite.
Right.
I know a
Right,
chick that was from his same tribe.
Cut his beard off.
The Pushchun, something like that. Like those borders are just political borders.
Yeah.
The ethnic Pashtun. Yeah, I know a Pakistani chick. She looked like a straight up Edomite for flesh anyway.
Yeah.
She's from the same tribe as Osama bin Laden.
Damn.
And well, she might not be Edomite. I'm saying, but their ethnic groups are beyond the political borders of Afghanistan, Iran, India, Pakistan. Those are different. Those are one people, but they spread across the different political divisions. All right, so Iranians they spread in Asia. Everything. Most of those nations are Iranians. Iran, one of the tribes or sons of Elam. All right.
Yep. It says, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood, he became the progenitor or the father of the dark races, not the Negroes.
Right. So all the races are dark or colored. They range from a light brown skin to a dark brown skin. So it's saying Ham, and so reading who's under Ham.
Yeah. You have, but the Egyptians, Ethiopians.
The Egyptians were not white Africans, okay? They became Caucasian when Ptolemy came in.
Yeah.
For you niggas, Ptolemy. All right?
Yeah,
But when Ptolemy came in, that's when you had so-called white Africans.
Yeah.
All right?
Like in Egypt, Seleucid dynasty type shit. Yeah.
Translate for the hood.
Yeah.
Ptolemy.
PT. Yeah. It says the Libyans, North Africans, and the Canaanites, South Africans, right? Ethiopians are Kush.
Kush.
Yeah. And it says, that's basically it. Yeah.
Yeah, so not the Negroes.
Uh-huh.
That's a good point.
Not us.
Not the Negroes. The Negroes are pretty much all 12 tribes of Israel, starting with the tribe of Judah.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, that was it on that.
Yeah.
What you got? Got anything? Did you have a precept?
Yeah.
Bring your precept out. Now we wrap it up.
Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Break it down.
All right. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. Chaldeans.
Excellency.
For thou should no more be called under and tender and delicate.
Yeah.
Okay. So pretty much this is talking about America. You know what I'm saying? And the virgin daughter, that virgin represents that purity. People look at this country as being
untouched,
a very untouched, unspotted. Yeah, they look at this place as being perfect, essentially. Because when you go into the word pure, it means perfect, no blemish. You know what I'm saying? Whole, something that's complete. Okay, but America is far from being such. All right, so sit on the ground. There is no throne, or daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yeah, and they're gonna be destroyed. America gonna be destroyed. You know, Yahweh Shai coming to take away all of the thrones of the heathen and such. And America is a part of that little horn as we were going into. You know, this with the political structure of the Roman Empire. You know, it's in the image of it. Okay, in the form of fashion. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Take the millstones and grind milk. Uncover thy locks, make bare the legs. Uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Right, and this go into, of course, basically the exposure. Like if a woman exposed under her skirt, that's actually shame. So right now you see in a different shame that's coming out. Like you see, like they saying about some peace for Ukraine. They're sending all types of systems, weapons, aid, foreign aid over to Ukraine, all right, to fund the actual war, you know, which that's not good. You see they go over and pollute other lands and such. We were talking about the philosophies and such, man. You know, people over here in America, it's like a candy land and shit, you know, like it's get all you can eat, get all you can get. It's a sin city, you know, it's the golden city. You know,
with bombs and missiles too.
Yeah.
You know, polluting the land.
Exactly.
Just like Rome.
Yep, just like in ancient Rome and such, man. You know. Yeah, so they're being exposed, and we're exposing them. We're exposing how, you know, these people that you see that are talking heads, are the people you see at the forefront of the political structure. The Democrats, the Republicans, your House of Commons, House of Lords. These are all fucking witches, okay, at the end of the day. They're in a secret council. All right, right here. This is, right here, reading read the whole thing. Okay, this is, right here in Codex Magica. This is page 282, okay? This is the riddle of the Great Seal of the United States, all right? It reads, it says, the most famous of all seeing eyes is found on every U.S. $1 bill. And it is the image of Osiris going back to ancient Egypt, right?
There's some theories out there that says that that's actually like an anus, a child's anus.
Right.
So
wow, yeah, like an arsehole. Yeah. That sucks. Yeah, it says the Egyptian sun god above the pyramid. Below the pyramid is, in Latin inscription, New World Order or Novus Ordo Seclorum, with a pair of cloven tongues on each side of the unfinished pyramid. The word Anoit Coepus, which is in Latin for he favors our undertaking, or he is on Earth's side. And it is vital to know that this image, this strange image, is obviously to observe of the Great Seal of the United States. Oddly, is also a seal, also pictured under the same of the dollar. But why would the seal, much like a rubber stamp, need a reverse side? And why is it mysterious? The mysterious hidden reverse side of the Great Seal was unknown to the American public at large until 1935. In that year, a 32-degree Mason, President Franklin D. Roosevelt ordered that the U.S. Treasury to add the obverse side of the Great Seal to the design of the $1 bill. Imagine, for about 150 years, no one but the Illuminati, the illuminated ones, right, on the left-hand side we're talking about, they call themselves light bearers, okay, but they doing that due to the left hand. It says
29 and 15, Isaiah, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us?
All right, that's your as you say, your secret counsel, of the wicked, all right? Because they work in the tazal, the shadows, okay? Where they're not seen. They're actually pulling the strings with those that you see before you. But they're running the real world and stuff. Remember, it's a Rothschild that's setting up these different, in different banking families that's setting up these central banks to issue out the currency in these various nations. And they have the debt on the various nations. And they want to, of course, what? Have y'all pay up, okay? They just put a Jamaican, a Benjamite, in the IMF. Because they said he's a bright mind. Well, he most likely is a lesser luminary.
Oh, he definitely is.
You know?
Yeah, and remember, the obelisk, the pyramids, they're not American, they're not British or French. All right, they adapted masonry. Freemasonry is witchcraft.
Yep.
All right, so
yeah,
it's not as it appears. It's just a cool symbol.
Yep.
It's witchcraft.
Yeah.
It's 100%. We're 100% sure.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna close out right there. Hope you were edified. Shalom to the next one.
Well, all right. A sincere salutation to all the hopeful elect. All right, we pray and hope that you were edified in this street teaching. All right, till the next time we say shalom.
Shalom.